I see that, Ken of mine ish. Hello, Gilbert. Welcome back, and Mr. Minix and Ken of mine. Good to see you three. Welcome back. Hello, Wendy. How you doing, my dear? Good to see everyone. Welcome back to the pre-season of Silver Stacker Bingo. Hello, Richard. Welcome to the pre-season week, the marathon of Silver Stacker Bingo, the new way of doing bingo. If you haven't already done so, please check out the tutorial videos, or at least the 3-minute trailer. I have it down in the description to get you up to speed on how we're playing the bingo this season. Hello, Joseph Lopez. Good to see you. So, yeah, if you would please, and thank you very much, do that, because we're doing bingo differently. If you haven't watched the trailers, please do so. And as I said, at a minimum, watch the trailer so you can get your card locked in, because we are going to start using traditional bingo cards for our bingo show. And I found a way to do it online through Bingo Maker. And the bingo cards are tied to specific codes, and those codes are tied back to the application, so we can actually run bingo cards through the system. And if you are assigned to a specific card and that card comes up on a match of a pattern, which this is a traditional bingo game, so we're going to have your typical 5x5 bingo card, and we will have patterns for the ability to have an actual traditional bingo rounds. The blue cage of my balls and your 10 numbers, I'm going to shelf. Everything's still back here, but it's all, I'm going to put it back, shelf it for the season so we can focus on the new way of doing bingo. And then maybe the next season, depending on how things go, maybe the next season I might do one night of using the old cage and then another night using the new systems. Hello, David, Air Force Vet. Good to see you. Hey, David, if you would, go back to that sheet if you haven't already done so and remove your comment, unless you want everyone to know what your last name is. So please and thank you for that. Yeah, it's just the one thing that really bothers me about this Google Sheet is you can comment on the sheet, but I cannot delete the comments. So the way that is set up is only the person who posts a comment has the ability to delete the comment. I can't even delete the comment, and I'm the damn channel document owner, but I can't even delete your comments. So please return back to the sheet if you sign up through the sheet, and remove your comments when you have done so. Once I have locked you in, make sure to go back in and remove the sheet. And David, I took care of you earlier, so you're all set. And Mike Slice as well. And Carrie Z, if she shows up, she'll need to do the same thing. What I can do there, Joseph, is if you're having issues with putting a comment in, just email me your preference, your card, and I will return back the email with your code. So down in the description is a link to strictly the cards themselves. You can go through and review all 100 cards, and if a card that you are interested in is still available, you can email me what card you would like, and then I will return back to you the code, or you can look it up on the spreadsheet. Yeah, I'm trying to encourage everyone to use the codes or use the comments on the code sheet. That way, it's a better way to control the number of requests coming in. I'm trying to get everyone to do that through the sheet itself. But if you're having issues doing it, if you're having issues posting a comment, or if you don't want your Google information exposed on the sheet, which again, I don't know why I didn't know. You can post your comment, but it shows your Google account information whenever you post your comment. So yeah, some people may not want your Google information to be revealed. But as soon as I lock you in, then you can get right back into the sheet and remove the comment. Alrighty. Oh, I see where I'm looking at the sheet right now. All right, David, I see you took your comment off here. Thank you very much. And if Mike Sly shows up, which Mike Sly's, everyone knows Mike Sly's on that's his YouTube channel name, so that's not that big of a deal. But Carrie Z, same thing. They both have comments out there, so their Google name and their YouTube channel name are the same. Not a big deal, but I would encourage them to go ahead and delete their comments anyway if they show up. All right, Minix. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Mr. Minix. Yeah, I responded back once I locked in your comment, Mr. Minix, and David. I respond back to the comment to return to the sheet to remove your comment. So we're all good there with you two. Thank you very much. Hi, 79. Good to see you. So 79, uh, you cannot put a comment into the sheet. Is that what you're saying? I'm just looking through the chat here really quick. Yeah, it's like Joseph. It's like a pre-season show. We're taking it this week, Monday through Friday, for about an hour and a half. We're taking each day of the week or each evening of the week this week to allow people to sign up to to lock in their bingo cards, and towards the end of the evening we'll do a few bingo rounds just to get you guys acclimated to the new way we're doing it. Okay, I'm looking at your comment here, man. That's fine. If you want to set up your mom's card, that's cool. Just have to make sure it's set up under her name or her channel name. All right, Gilbert, I see. Let me look at my email very quick here. Gotcha, Gilbert Rogers. You're going to get card 34. Let me switch over to the sheet really quick. So, Gilbert, you're getting card 34. I'm trying to encourage you guys to use the comment option, but if you're having issues or you're concerned about revealing your personal information, your personal Google information, then I will type it in manually, just as I did for Gilbert. So Gilbert, you're locked in. Yep, everything's still free, but I am asking for donations for the prizes going forward. So we will do our bingo rounds like we always do. If there's any donations associated to those rounds, then those donations will be awarded to the winner of that round. We're also doing a multi game night game called Who Balls, which again, check out the tutorial videos, everyone. Multi game night game called Who Balls, where people who win bingo rounds will get a pick of a number, or of a letter, I should say. In fact, I'll switch that over. So that is Who Balls. That is a multi-game or game night game to where If someone wins a bingo round, they get to choose one of the 9 letters, HOOSBALLS, and whichever player spells out who balls first, claims all 9 letters first. I guess it's actually more appropriate, but whoever claims all 9 numbers or letters first wins the Who Ball prize, which I haven't even figured that one out yet. That's probably going, the multi game, the Who Balls is probably going to be a multi week, probably. I'm thinking maybe a couple months, so 6 to 8 week game. So, and then once someone wins Who Balls, and we reset this board and we go again for the next Who Balls winner. So you can donate to the individual bingo rounds. In fact, let me show you that really quick. So the individual bingo rounds, so we're going to have 10 rounds every night, or every game night, I should say, which is going to be Saturday, 7 p.m. going forward. 10 rounds, and we're going to have it, we're going to have the ability for each round to have a donor and the donation from that donor. And then if they want to play a specific pattern, we can set up the board to play a specific pattern. And then we will show, we will track, who wins the round. And then once that person has been validated, we switch over here and we put that person into the blue column there on the left, and we let them pick a letter out of Who Balls to lock in, to show that to claim one of those 9 letters. Hey, Chad Brickman, good to see you. And Coins and More, welcome, my dear. He locked me up. Oh no, he locked me up with Gilbert. Oh no. Let's see, looking through the chat here. So Gilbert, got you locked in. You're all set. Terry, email me what bingo card you would like to have. HoosierStacker@gmail.com. I'll get you locked in, but I need an email from you. Joseph, I'm looking at your email right now. All right, so we're looking at bingo cards. All right. Joseph, which number was that? I guess I can look it up. Give me the card, but not the number, the bingo card number. Let me look it up right quick. There it is. Easy peasy. All right, so Joseph, you're getting card number 63. So you're locked in, Joseph, and welcome. Let's see, Richard, let me look here. I owe everyone money, Terry. Good to see you, Chad. Let's see how you doing there, man. You should do that, yeah. See, and I see Penny. Hello, Penny, and you're locked in already, Penny. So Richard Metcalf, you say you don't get it. So what we're doing is we're not using the 10 balls or your 10 numbers this season. All that equipment's getting shelved. We are switching up to a traditional bingo game, online bingo game called Bingo Maker. So with that, you will be assigned, if you want to play, you need to lock in a bingo card. With that bingo card, that is your card and your card alone to use for the entire season of Silver Stacker Bingo this season. The bingo cards is a traditional, and please check out the tutorials I have out there. The bingo card is our traditional 5x5 bingo card with patterns, so we can actually play your traditional bingo games like you have at the bingo halls, just online. The individual bingo cards have their own specific codes, as you see there on the screen in front of you. And if you want to lock into a specific card number, you have to put in, which we'll do here in a little bit, you have to put in a specific code along with your channel name when you sign into the game. And then once you are signed in, then that code is locked into the game. And then that's how you play. You play that one specific code for the entire game night. And then that card, like in this case, Gilbert's card is 34. That card is yours for the entire duration of the season, or until I decide to change it up to let you have different cards in the future. But for now, we're keeping it one card per person indefinitely. Hello, Anna. How you doing, my dear? And Barbara. Chad Brookman, just go to the link in the description for the codes themselves. Put in a comment on the cell that you would like to claim for your own. The sheet that you're looking at right now is that spreadsheet, but go to the link in the description below to bring up this same sheet, and then you can lock in whichever card number you would like. I also have a link in the description showing you all the cards, so you can go through and decide which one you want, or you can just grab one specific card. I flooded your feed with tutorials. Good. You're out of control. Just looking through the chat here. Yeah, this week is just a marathon week where we're just allowing people to come in, claim cards, and we'll play a few rounds of bingo each night just to get everyone acclimated to the new setup. Oh, whatever. It'll be fine, Terry. We just gotta get, everyone on the same page and we'll be fine. Pretty sure that's what you were saying last time. Tammy, let me take a look really quick here. Let's see. Let me make sure. So the email I got from Tammy, last name starts with an M, correct? Making sure that's the right Tammy. And you're wanting card number 40? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you want card 20. All right. So I got the other Tammy out here who wants 40. So Tammy, you actually put in 40 on the comment. Do you not want 4? You want 20 instead? So I'm clear. Do you want 20 or do you want 40? Because on the email I got from indicates 40. Hey, Guillaume, good to see you. Okay, I'll give you 20 if it's available. You got a long channel name. I'll put in as much as I can. There we go. All right, you're locked in, Tammy, with card number 20. And when you sign in, you have to put in that code. So 20 is specific to that code. And Chad Brookman, I see you just put a comment in. You want, let me find it here. J21. All right, so you want, Chad Brookman, you want card number 64. All right. Oops. All right, bro. Chad, you're in there on card 64. Go ahead and remove that comment, please. And thank you. Card 79 would like 79. Of course you would. You can absolutely have that 79. There you go. So Terry, write down that code. Number 98 for you, Guion. Let me look. Yep, still there, Guion. You're set. I'll put you in right now. So that's why I set up this week to get people's numbers now, and then in the future we're just going to have to we're going to have people just put in comments, but because there's so many requesting at once, I can just go through and do it this way for now. But eventually we will have, I'm always going to encourage everyone to put comments into the chat or into the spreadsheet. But if you're having issues doing that, or if you have privacy concerns about your channel, your Google name being revealed, then I can certainly put it in manually. You'll just have to email me after tonight, or after this week, obviously, because I'm going through the chat. And Wendy would like 75. Here you go, Wendy. You're set. Card 75 is yours. That's Wendy's code right there. Why is it putting it? Why did it put it together? Quit doing that. There we go. That's yours, Wendy. Yeah, we're going to, Terry. Richard, I can't find a place to pick a card. Oh, you just have to right click and comment on it, Richard. Are you able to do that? You just have to right click on the cell next to the card that you would like, and like this, and then go down and comment. That's all you have to do on this sheet. Right click on the cell you would like to have, or the card that you'd like to have. Right click on the cell next to the code and then comment. If you can't do that, I'll put it in manually. Oh, you cannot. Okay. Which one did you want again? 13. Wait a minute. Penny Pincher already has 13. Penny Pincher, or Richard. Penny's already got 13 locked in. So yeah, choose another. Choose another. Penny's got 13. Yeah, that's how it always is, Kim. Mine. Once we get everyone locked in, once we get everyone acclimated to it, it'll be fine. All right, Richard, you want 27? Let me look. Make sure it's available. Yep, you got it, Richard. Card number 27 is going to be Richard's. There you go, Richard. You're locked in. That card will, that code will get you into the game. Hey, Chad, I see you have not removed your comment yet. Please do show, and thank you. Barbara, I haven't heard sing anything from Barbara yet. If you're wanting to play, Barbara. Make sure you didn't send me an email. Nope, no email either. All right. Is there anyone else out here that would like to sign up? And then we'll do a few rounds. The games this Monday through Friday, they're going to be short nights, so an hour, maybe an hour and a half tops, just to get cards locked in and just to play a few rounds, just so everyone can get familiar with the new way of doing it. Can you resend the sheet to my personal email? I mean, Penny Pincher, are you talking about the code itself? Because it's right here if you need it. You have access to the sheet through your personal email. You should. All right. Yep. I see you're gone. Thank you, Chad. Hey, Blue Sandy. Good to see you, my dear. Welcome. So tonight is the opportunity to lock in a bingo card. We are going with a traditional bingo card, a 5x5 card with our ability to have patterns just like a traditional bingo hall game using a online application called Bingo Maker. The bingo cards are hard coded into the game, and each card has a specific code, as you see before you here. And that code lets you sign into the game. So you would use that specific code to sign into a game, and only one card per person. That's all. I'm just allowing one card per person to, because there's 100 cards. That gives everyone a chance to get in here. What do you mean you deleted it? It's still out there, Penny, number 13. You talking about the... Oh, you're talking about the link? Oh, you talking about the link to the document, Penny? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Give me a second here, everyone. I'll show you the pane desk while I do this. Make sure I get the right email. All right, there it is. All right, Penny Pincher, I just sent that to you. I thought I put Richard's code up there above there. Richard, did you not get your code? I put into the chat. All right. I can put it back in again. I got it right here in the chat. I'll punch it back in. There you go. That is your code. Welcome back, Wendy. You know how things get when I'm busy. Now that being said, I may not be as busy while we're playing because everything's automated. Everything's done through an app. So I may actually have more time to actually pay attention to you guys. All right. Blue Sandy oh, you want number 33, Blue Sandy? All right. Go ahead. After this week, if you guys, or if anyone wants their code, they're going to have to put comments into the spreadsheet. So if anyone's asking, if you all could help me out here. If anyone's asking to sign up after this week, all they have to do is look at the card that they would like, come over here to the lock to column, right click on it and choose comment. And then I will get notification of that. And I will go into the sheet at a later time, add that person, lock that person into the sheet, and then I will request that person remove the comment from their sheet. Oh, Penny, you actually don't have to do that. You have full access to the document. The people that are going to be playing are going to have to put in comments, but for tonight and well, for the rest of this week, since this is basically getting everyone's cards going for this week, email me, or when we're live, I can go ahead and grab you guys. Yeah, I'll grab you guys while we're live. But after this week, then everything has to be done through the sheet. And unless you cannot or don't want to reveal your Google name, then you can email me which card and what code you would like. Just looking through the chat here. Yep, they are correct there, David. The code that is associated to the card is your password. I don't know why the bingo maker doesn't differentiate between password and code, but when you see the word password on the sign-in screen, it's actually going to be your code. So David, your code, I'll go ahead and put this into the chat in case you don't have it. So you have, David, you have card 21. That is the code for card 21 and your name next to it. The link, the description of the videos going forward will have 3 links. The first link will allow you to see will allow you to see all 100 cards. So you can just scroll through them. If there's anyone that really stands out for you, if it's available, you can claim it. So the first link lets you see all the cards. The first link, I'm sorry, lets you see all the cards. The second link lets you go to the spreadsheet to place a comment on that sheet to request that card. And then the third link will be the link that goes into the game once I actually have the game started. Until I turn the game on, you can go to that link, which is also in the video description as well. You can go to that third link to come play with me. That's how I have it titled, come play with me, with the link to the game itself. Once I turn on the game, then you will be able to sign in. Okay, I think that's we got Blue standing in there. That was about 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. Is there anyone else? Oh, there's Nickel. Nickel, did you want to play bingo? Do you want a card code? And then we'll go ahead and get a game going here in just a second. Yeah, take your time and watch those tutorials. Okay, Nickel. Just like last season. Yeah, definitely watch the tutorials. The bingo night streams will have a 3-minute trailer giving you a quick rundown on how to request or how to lock in a bingo card. Yeah, Terry doesn't see Nickel. Well, see, I don't know. We need to do that now going forward, Barbara, because the bingo caller will actually, in the sheet, will actually provide eyes for. I don't think we'll need to do the wrenches for everyone. We did that previously so we wouldn't see new people coming in, but the spreadsheet will actually do that for us. So. No wrench for you, at least not yet. Maybe in the future, but not right now. So also on this spreadsheet, the link up here at the top is also the same link that lets you see all the bingo cards. So you can, because some people might want to go through the 100 cards and see if there's any one particular card that stands out from the rest. Try to give yourselves a quote advantage of playing bingo. I mean, they do that all the time at the halls. Don't know if it makes much of a difference or not, but hey, why not? And then, and if that card is available, you can lock it in. But again, right now we're only allowing one card per player. First come, first serve, as it says there on the document. In the future, maybe maybe if once we get a who's balls winner, maybe we'll allow everyone to get new cards if you want different cards at that time. It will be 7 p.m. Eastern time every Saturday, starting this coming Saturday, Richard. I pushed it back 1 hour. A lot of people wanted to see 7 p.m. Eastern. When I did the poll last season, there was I wouldn't call it a major majority, but there was a majority of people wanting 7/6. Hey, Silversmith, good to see you. We are signing up people for the season 4 Silver Stacker Bingo Silversmith. We are using traditional bingo cards. If you're interested in signing up, you can go to the link down below on looking at all the cards available, and then the second link will show you give you a link to the spreadsheet that you see before you, and where you can comment on which card you would like to have. And then once I see that comment, I'll lock you in. Or if you're having issues doing that, or don't want to reveal your Google name information, then I can put it in manually for you. And I'm just going to do that for this week if you want rather go that route. 79 blocked nickel. Of course you did. All right, so let's see. Silversmith was the last person jumping into the chat. Before that was Blue Sandy. I don't see anyone else out here. It's not jumped in the last 10 minutes or so. So Silversmith, do you want to play the traditional bingo games? Silver Stacker Bingo. That's another thing I need to point out for you guys. Monday through Friday this week is strictly bingo rounds, no silver. Strictly bingo rounds, including no silver. This is strictly for everyone to play, to get acclimated to playing bingo. We're going to do that tonight through Friday, and then we will do the full set Saturday night. Hey, Eagle Steve, good to see you. So, Silversmith, is there any particular card that you would like, any particular number that you would like? So, I'll go ahead and punch it in there. Eagle Steve, same for you as well. If there's any specific card number you would like, if it's available, I can assign it to you. And then I will put the card number and the code into the chat so you can copy it out and write it down or whatever. Good to see you, both of you. Good to see everyone. It's been almost 3 months, 2.5 months. Definitely needed the time, I guess. Yeah, not necessarily 2.5 months. What? 2 months and a week, 2 weeks, something like that. Number 16 is available. 16 is available, Silversmith. I'll go ahead and assign it to you. And Eagle Steve, did you want a card? I'll assign it to you. I will copy this into the chat. So when you sign into the game itself, you will use the code that is next to the number there to access the game itself. The codes are specific to a specific card. So 16 has a specific code. All the numbers, all the bingo cards have specific codes. That's how people sign into the game. We're not the numbers. We're not doing the 10 numbers like we have been, Eagle Steve. I have shelved the old bingo cage, the balls, and your 10 numbers. I have shelved all that for this season. We are using a new system for bingo this season. So if you want to play a traditional bingo game where it's going to be a 5x5 bingo card and patterns that will be part of the bingo games, if you want to do that, you can sign up. If there's any particular bingo card that you would like to have there, Steve, just let me know. We'll see if it's available. And after Steve gives us an answer one way or the other, then we'll go ahead and get started on. We'll start the game up. It's been about 40 minutes now. So, hey Arnie, I was about ready to say let's start, but then Arnie shows up. So Arnie, if you want a bingo card, we are doing traditional bingo rounds this season. We're not using our 10 balls. We're not using blue cage or my balls. It's all automated using bingo codes. Each bingo card. In fact, I'll show you the link. I'll show you the cards themselves. It is a traditional bingo card, just like that. And there's 100 of them. So you can go through, and if there's any particular card that you would like to have, I mean, you can certainly do that. Or if you just want me to pick a bingo card, we'll check to see if it's available. And as I have in the document, the previous document, first come, first serve. So lots of cards available to claim. One card per person. One card per person for now. I may change that in the future, but for now, one card per person. Eagle Steve said he would take 80. All right, 80 is available, Eagle Steve. And Arnie, if you want a specific card, let me know. Give you a minute or so to, or 66. Let me see if it's available. Again, first come, first serve. Yes, it is available, Arnie. Oh, still don't know how to spell your name. My fingers are going too fast. All right, Arnie, you're locked into 66. I'm going to put the information into the chat so you can write it down, Arnie C. So when I start up the game, you will use this code next to your card number to sign into the game. Steve, let me do the same thing for you. So when you sign in, when I start up the game, you will use that code in your channel name to sign into the game with. Okay, Arnie. No, it's not Penny. It was not. Oh no, no. He said 65, right? Yeah. I think he said 65. Is that what you said? Oh, you said 66, Arnie. I'm sorry. I gave you 65. 66 is not available. Sorry. I gave you 65. Do you want 65? I already have you in there. If you want a different number, 66 is not available. That's been assigned to Ghost Nancy T already. Sorry about that. Okay, 65 is fine. All right, there you go. I got you locked in there at 65 there, Arnie. So once we are locked in with all these cards, we will stay locked in for a period of time, and then I will give you guys the opportunity to change your cards in the future. So actually going to make it easier. This way it's going to actually be easier because every card is unique. There's no way of catching two cards with the same pattern, same numbers. No way. All right. Let me get the game going here. You guys have your codes. If not, look at that spreadsheet to get your code. Let me switch over to the game and we will get started. Let me switch over to the control board. No, I don't want to do the internet speed test. I already did that earlier. Go away. All right. We're playing 4. Now, let me show you. Let me get signed in here. So we're playing 100 cards. Make the game private always. The name of the game will always be SSB, and then the date. So 11 what? 6. That'll be the game that when you go into the game link, that will be the game that you see. We're using the code list, and those codes are what you're using. Yep, keep that, keep all that. Here's the one thing I definitely want to show you all. This game has 81 patterns. Go through here slowly. So you have your traditional all vertical, all horizontals, the 2 diagonals, the big X, the coverall, or blackout. Then you have some different patterns, which I'm not really familiar with. The BIN, ING, NGO, various different patterns. Almost too many patterns. Cross, diamond, diamond full. I'm somewhat familiar with those. Large frame, small frame, 4 corners. So there's all sorts of patterns to go through here. And for people that donate to the individual rounds, let me switch back to that. For people that donate to the individual rounds, you're going to have an option on what patterns you would like to use. So say donor wants to donate. So donor Mr. whomever wants, or Mrs. whomever wants to donate X number of fiat to round number 1. They can choose what pattern to play, and then I will set the game up for that pattern or patterns, and then whoever wins gets the donation. That's how we're doing the game, the bingo rounds themselves. A bingo round winner also gets to play Who Balls, which is going to be a multi-game night game where as a person wins a round, they get to choose a letter, Who Balls, and whichever player locks in all 9 letters wins the Who Ball prize. And the Who Ball prize is all like the individual bingo rounds. The Who Ball prize are strictly off of donations as well. And then, yeah, we're going to keep the last stacker standing. We're not going to do it tonight, but we're keeping the last stacker standing just like last season. And then with the last stacker standing, whoever is the last stacker standing will be my donation to the winner. So that's how we're doing that. Back to the match board. So for tonight, we're just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to keep the first 3 patterns just to allow everyone to get used to it. So all verticals, all horizontals, and the 2 diagonals tonight, or this week only. We can change it up in the future. You sign in, Terry, with the code that is assigned to your card. So let me get down here and pay for it. This is my bingo caller. This is my control center here. Oh, that's the master board there. That's the master board there. And this is my board here. It's actually the same window, but split into 2 different scenes. So this is my side of the board, and this is your side of the board. So when we play bingo, the actual bingo game will actually let you take, you can actually, if you're using a phone, you can actually, the bingo card will take the entire space of your phone. If you're on the desktop, you can split the bingo card from the chat. That way you can see the chat in bingo. The way to go ahead, and the link that you see right here is also in the video description. Go to the link in the video description that says "Come play with me." Click on that link. It will bring up a blue screen. That's where you will input your code as the password and then your channel name. And then you click, well, let me go back a little bit. You click that link, it'll show you the game. Click the join next at the lower right-hand corner of that window, and then a blue screen will pop up. Punch in your code and then your channel name on that blue screen, and then click OK after that, or join, or whatever after that. Sorry about that. I don't have visual. I see 2 people have signed in thus far. And we have, I don't know how many people we have out here right now, a dozen or so. So go to the link down in the video description. Like I said, that's underneath "Come Play With Me." Click that link. You'll see the name of the game, SSB 1106 or 116. Go to the join button on the lower right-hand side, which will bring up the blue screen. That's where you'll punch in your code that you have assigned to your card. You will punch in that code, and then you would sign in with your channel name, and then you click join. It will be the third link in my video description there, Eagle Steve, the one that says come play with me. Barbara's just going to watch. Okay, that's fine. That's a good idea, Minix. You know what? Let me do that right now. It's a good idea. Good idea. Good catch. Good catch. Good idea. There's the come play with me link, and come on. I can't get, okay. There it is. Pin it, pin. There it is. There it is. Good catch, Max. Thank you. Terry's getting a route already. Good, I'm doing my job. Silversmith's not taking the code. Make sure there's no spaces before or after the code, and you may need to refresh your browser and retry the link. Try that. So I see 5 people signed in. Arnie C's not taking code here. Make sure, again, same thing, make sure you're using the code, Arnie, that has no space. Make sure there's no space before or after the code, just the numbers or letters. So 7J4XYP is Arnie's code. You switch back over. So Arnie, this is your code. Again, no spaces in front of or behind the code itself. Hey, Stacy, good to see you, my dear. And Silversmith. There you are. Silversmith, there is your code on the screen. Make sure to write that down. I don't think it's case sensitive, but you might as well keep the case as it's shown on the screen here in case it is. Make sure it's all lowercase, and make sure there's no space between the letters and numbers, and make sure there's no space before or after the entire code. Eagle Steve, here's your code, same thing. DQ416W, all lowercase, please try that. All right, Silversmith is in. Yep, Stacy, new bingo. So if you want a actual bingo card, go to the first link, or I'm sorry, the second link in my video description to actually see this spreadsheet here. The first link actually shows you all the 100 cards available to claim. If there's one available, you can have it. Or if you just want to give me a specific card number, I can lock you in manually this week or tonight. Tammy M's not working, so Tammy M, same thing. You may have to make sure there's no space before or after the code. Make sure there's no spaces between the letters and numbers. And you may need to refresh your browser. Keep saying invalid. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I'd be doing that, Arnie. Penny Pincher, you were having the same issue when we were testing. What did you end up having to do, Penny? Did you have to restart your browser? You might need to type it in, Eagle Steve. Just type in your code. Don't do a copy paste. It may not work that way. Just type it in manually inside the password box. You know, type it in. Don't try to do a copy paste. Type it in. There may be some code inside the copy paste that is causing it to go invalid. Just type it in manually on the box. Let me know. Who am I? Says Wendy. Card 53, Stacy. Let me look, see if it's available. Yes, it is. $53. Oops. No. Hang on. Copy. 53. Paste. There she is. And then Stacy, your card is going to be this one here. I'm going to put it into the chat. Put it into the chat. And again, I would not do a copy paste because that might be why we're having issues. When you go to the third link in the video description or the pinned link up above. All right. All right, Purple Winks, you can just let me know what you would like, what card number you would like, and I'll lock you in that way. That's why I'm given the option to do it manually. So you were able, Stacy, you were able to copy paste from the document. It worked. Okay, so yeah, I can give you a different number, Arnie. What number do you want? Always, Terry, always. David, you might do what Stacy did, copy paste the code out of the spreadsheet. Go to the spreadsheet, copy out the code that's assigned to you, copy that out, paste it into the login screen. What do I do to see the card and stream at the same time? If you're using if you're not using like a phone, you can window the bingo card, and then you can see like YouTube chat behind it or next to it. Hey Joe, good to see you. Donation to save the channel. Good to see you, Joe. And Arnie, what number did you say you wanted? Oh, anything is okay. Oh, how about 68? Actually, I'll give you 69, Arnie. I was waiting for someone to claim that. All right, I'm giving Arnie number 69. And I'm copying out the link for the code. So Arnie C, type that code into the login screen and see if it works. I don't see why it didn't work before, but maybe there's, I don't know. Try that code. You either try to paste it in or or copy it or type it in manually. Joe McBride would like 62. I can give that. That's available, Joe. And your card number is 62. And there is your code. Use the code to get into the card, get into the game itself. I see 10 people are signed into the game. All right. Purple Weeks, if you just want to email me, I can send you and I can put you in that way as well. Or you just give me a number and I can assign it to you that way. Card 57 for Purple Winks. Yep, it's available. And just be mindful. Don't make sure you only copy the number and letters. Do not copy the space before or after, or type it in manually. One of the two. All right, you're in. I don't know why that card didn't work for you, Arnie. Unless someone else grabbed it and didn't say anything, and that's why it's not. And that's maybe it's not available because someone else signed into it and didn't tell me. Did anyone grab card 65 and not tell me? You gotta let me know for reasons like this. All right. Again, one card per person. One card per person only for now. All right, let's go ahead and get into the game here so we can get a few rounds in for the next half an hour or so, and then maybe we try again tomorrow night, David, to see if we can make a difference. So let's go ahead and get some rounds in. So we are going to do as many rounds as we can. This will be very fast. I have the game set to spit out a number every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, and it will continue to do that until there is a matching pattern, and then the caller will automatically stop, and then you have to make sure the pattern is filled on your card in order to be valid. All right, let's go. Here we go.
G55.
I-28. O-65. O-63. O-73. I-26. B6. B5. O-74.
You're locked in, Laney. 88.
B12. O-75. G54. B13. B14.
Arnie, the pattern shouldn't be full. Let me double check. It should just be, unless I forgot to remove the full. Give me a second here. I did that yesterday. 1 second, everyone. Stand by. No, it's just the 3 patterns, Arnie. We're looking for all verticals, or you're looking for any vertical, any horizontal, or the 2 diagonals. So if you don't know what pattern we're playing for, you can always hit the small I in the top right corner of your bingo card to see the pattern. All right, here we go again. She's not talking. I'm not sure what happened. Is she going out? Is she talking? Because she's not talking on my side. Let me know. Not sure why she stopped talking.
N 31, G 58,
All right, someone's called bingo. And the game, when someone calls or when someone has the matching pattern, the bingo caller will stop to allow that person to select the pattern. I was going to set to where it doesn't stop, but I think that's going to be a problem, especially if you're on like a phone. And because I thought, well, maybe we can just play it nonstop until someone puts bingo into the chat. But if you're on a phone, you don't have easy access back to the chat. So that's why I decided to leave it set it to where if a bingo is called, it will stop the caller until we validate. Which, let me switch over to my screen. I actually see two bingos, one from Mr. Mix, who was first, and then Silversmith. So let me switch over to what I see on my side here. I see two winners. Mr. Mix got it on card 42 with the diagonal first, and then Silversmith got it on number 3, on line number 3. So that's how I am notified. And whenever a matching pattern occurs, the caller stops. Now, I'm going to put a caveat in here, another one, that if the bingo caller stops and I don't see someone validate, in a way someone validates will be if they don't validate, they do not strike through. The game doesn't strike through their game. Like Mr. Mix, he validated all his numbers, so it struck through. Silversmith did not validate his card, so it did not strike through. If that happens to where the bingo caller stops and a player doesn't complete their bingo card within 15 seconds, I'm going to release the caller and we're going to keep going, because they may have gotten busy on another stream or something else going on, and we don't want to hold up the rest of the players. So this is the caveat. If you are playing bingo and if the caller stops, it's because someone has a matching pattern, but until that player matches the pattern by touching the numbers to make the number green, if that player doesn't match the pattern on their card after 15 seconds, I'm going to no soup you, and I'm going to release the caller, and we're going to move on. All right. Let me go ahead and restart the game. We'll do another round. We'll keep the same 3 patterns. Your cards will reset automatically. When I reset the game, your cards will automatically reset. And then you will tell, it will show you the code or the patterns that we're playing for a second time, and then you hit the play button, and then we do it again. Here we go. Yes, I'm rambling.
G 47, I 16, O 69, N 44,
All right, Dave, we'll try again tomorrow night.
G 49, B 13, I 28,
Yes, it's new, but we'll get used to it.
N 35,
And no, I cannot change her voice.
B 4, O 62, B 8, G 46, I 29, O 73, G 58,
I would if I could, but I can't.
B 3, I 18, O 74, O 65, N 41, N 40,
not Nichols' voice.
I 17. O 67. I 21. I 19. G 57. N 45. I 30. G 56.
And someone has a winning pattern. Check your cards. This is what I'm going to do. The caller stops. You got 15 seconds to find your pattern. And Chad Brickman's got bingo. Now, that's the other thing that the caller does not do for us. It does not announce the winner to all the other players. I have to be the one to do that. So in this case, Chad Brickman got bingo on card 64, line number 2. And that's how we will continue on. And purple, I don't know why you cannot validate your card. You were not able to, were you able to select any of the numbers that were called purple wings? And Wendy, I don't know why changing your name would have screwed up the card itself. Because the bingo caller is separate from your Google. So you should have been able to, you might want to refresh and put your code again to see if you're able to get in at that point. If not, we're going to have to try again tomorrow night if you have time. Steve, I can't see the chat with my card up. If you're on like a phone or a smaller tablet, the bingo card takes up the entire real estate of this screen, which sucks. So in order to see both, you gotta swipe away from your card back to the chat and vice versa. Now, if you're on the laptop or a regular computer monitor, you can actually window that bingo card and have the chat or the YouTube off to the side, and then the bingo card and on the other side of the screen. Nice deep male voice. How's this one, Barbara? All right, let's go ahead and do it again here a couple more times. My reset. Restart the game. Worst game ever, always. And we'll just keep it nice and simple. The three patterns, but we can always change it up later. But for tonight, just the 3 patterns. Restart the game. Your cards will reset. It will show you the patterns that we're playing for once again, and then you hit play. Give you guys a few seconds, and then we'll do it again. Not good enough? All right. Hey. You didn't say how deep of a voice. All right, here we go.
B 14. G 50. B 5. G 57. N 42. N 33. B 9. O 71.
She does sound sexy on some letters.
B 15.
Or numbers, I should say.
B 8. I 18. I 19. G 53. I 29. G 56. G 58. G 54.
Hey, Silver Patriot.
N 38.
Hello, John Camper.
O 67. O 68. B1. G51.
Yep, Nickel likes animatronics. And we got a bingo who has already verified it. Going to be Chad Brickman once again. Card number 64, column G. Congratulations, Chad. So at this point on the real game, Chad, I would switch over to the who balls. You would pick out a letter that you would like to claim on your line here, and then the first person who claims all 9 of these letters will win the who ball prize. And then if there was any donations associated to the round itself, it would be documented here, showing who donated, the donation amount, the pattern that the donor can select if they choose to do so, and then the winner of that round. That's how we're going to do that. The who ball prize and the individual bingo rounds, and last stacker standing are all going to be donation driven, except for the last stacker standing on the wheel. That winner will win a prize from me. All other donations will be all other wins will be donations. So please do so if you can, and thank you. If we don't have donations, we just play bingo. All right, Silver Patriot, we're about ready to start up another game. Get into your go to the link pinned at the top above, grab your code for your bingo card, and get signed in here. And we'll go ahead and get going here on another round. So yeah, the 3 patterns that we're playing tonight, horizontals, verticals, diagonals, are quick, easy games, as you guys can see. And of course, the more people playing, the quicker the rounds will become. We might even be able to go further than 10 rounds. Just depends on how many people are playing or how fast the rounds go. I can always slow down the caller too, but I think 5 seconds is a good pace for now. But I can't go any faster, but I can go much slower, up to 60 seconds. All right, resetting the board one more time. What time is it? Yeah, we can do it one more time. Restarting the game, restarting your cards. You'll see the patterns that we're playing for. Hit the play button, and here we go.
G53. G55.
See ya, Jamie.
B14. I17. O63.
Yes, it is, Stacy.
N42. O74. N31.
Give it time, Steve. It'll work.
I25. O62. B6. B1. G58.
That's why we're giving it a week to get acclimated.
N35.
Getting acclimated to the new way.
I24. I16. N41. I22.
Hi, Angie. Good to see you.
N37. N36. I29. O65. I26.
We're going to give it some time to work.
O70.
If it doesn't work out, then we'll switch back, but I want to give it time.
O 68. G 57. G 50. N 38. N 40.
And the bingo caller has stopped. You got 15 seconds to verify. Check your cards. 10 seconds. Someone has a winning pattern, but who is it? I'm not going to reveal it. And there it is. Bingo, Angie Crowell. Guess you could see it right here. But Angie got it. So that gives you time, and especially if you're on a phone, that gives you time to switch to put in the pattern before I release the caller again. I'm going to give you guys 15-20 seconds in case you're trying to get back over to the caller, or if you're doing something else. But I'll do that, and then if you don't claim it in 15-20 seconds, then I'll release the caller to the next winner. All right. Let's see, one more round, and then we're going to call it so I can get to work. Reset the card game one more time. Same three patterns: verticals, horizontals, diagonals. Resetting your card at this time. And here we go. One more time tonight.
G 48. G 47. B 13. O 72. G 59. G 49. G 52. N 32. I 20.
Hey, DJ.
B 12.
Hello, silver hair.
B 8. B 1. N 36.
Hello, hardcore.
N 34. B 15. B 14. B 2. G 57. O 73. G 54. I 21. I 16. I 27. G 46. B 7. N 38. O 62.
And the caller has stopped because someone has a winning pattern. Check your cards. So yeah, this is definitely the new way of doing bingo for this time being. For now, I am not bringing back the old Cajun balls quite yet. I want to have the opportunity, everyone, to try out the new way. I want the opportunity to try out the new way. If you guys don't like it, don't come back. But I want to try out the new way of playing bingo with the new setup. It's easier for me. It's cheaper for me. And if we have to go back to the other cage, then I'm gonna have to start charging per game. I don't want to do that to y'all. This way is going to be better once we get used to it. If it doesn't work out for me, it doesn't work out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I want to give it a chance, please. And Richard Metcalf called the stop on Richard Metcalf's card, but he has not validated. So did Richard leave? He may have left. All right, moving on.
I 17.
Well, it is my channel. It's 79.
B 10.
And someone else has got a winning pattern. They have not validated quite yet. Check your cards. Give you 10 seconds or so to validate. Yeah, and I saw where there's not as much interaction. I get that, Barbara. I realize that. And Blue Sandy, are you still here? She may have left. Blue Sandy. All right, moving on. Here we go.
I 26. B 5.
And Kill Mine calls bingo on this one. So I see where Kill Mine called it. She validated. Blue Sandy validated, but she validated too late. Sorry, Blue Sandy. Kill Mine won it. Yeah, if you don't validate within that 15-20 seconds, I release the caller and you'll have to wait for your next chance to get bingo. All right. And yeah, the way I got it set up, Guion, I saw your chat earlier. I want to give opportunity for someone who's busy doing something else, time for them to select their card, select the pattern in their card, in case they're busy doing something else. So the caller, I am going to keep the caller set to stop. So whenever she stops, then y'all need to look at your cards, make sure you don't have the winning pattern, and then if you do, then highlight the numbers that are in the pattern and claim your bingo. All right, folks, that's it. I'm done for the evening. We're going to do this again the rest of the week, 7 p.m. Eastern time, to get more people in here to claim bingo cards, run through a few rounds, work out the bugs the best we can. And if you come back, great. If you don't come back, well, I'm sorry, but this is how we're going to do it, at least for the time being. I may break out the cage later, but I want, as I said, I want the opportunity to try out this new way. Have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow night. Just keep stacking. Bye.